Hey everyone, it is April 9th, and I hope you all are doing well. My break is officially over, so for those of you that didn't know, YouTube had banned me. I had gotten a strike, so I have to stay out of trouble so I don't get another one. Because if I get another one, it's really going to hurt the channel, so I can't do that. So to play it safe, we're gonna pull cards. We're gonna do readings on each zodiac sign. So it will be for your sun, moon, or rising. Take how it resonates, of course. So if your sun sign doesn't really resonate, make sure to watch your moon and rising signs and see if that resonates. So that's what we're gonna do today. But before I get started, I do want to play a little catch up with you guys. So I'm doing really good after everything that the universe has thrown at me through retrograde and before retrograde, the car accident and everything. But luckily, the beautiful part that came about from that rest period was I was able to finish developing. Now, a lot of you knew I was writing a book, but I turned that book into healing cards. So beautiful wisdom cards, I keep calling them. But I turn them into this, and just every card has some beautiful messages that help you with introspection, inner healing. And also, we all know that when we're inner healing our inner world, that gets you engaged and activates the Christ consciousness. So that is the main purpose behind this deck. So you could be thinking of a question, you could be going through something in your life, pull one of the cards. So it's similar to tarot, but it's not tarot. But it will help you. It will pull you out of that vibration of maybe giving up on something, or just if you're struggling at all, it's going to help you with introspection, giving you a whole new perspective, and also making you think on what you could work on as you hear a message from spirit or you read a message from spirit. All of these messages I heard through channeling. So all of these are from my mini notebooks, as well as some new things that came to me while I was creating these. So on my downtime, I was pretty busy. There was a period 3 weeks ago now, I lost my voice completely, as a lot of you knew. So I couldn't do shows then either. So the universe just kept throwing things at me, holding me down. But I feel like it was all purposeful to create these beautiful cards and actually get it done. And so now I am releasing them. They will be available on my website, but if you would like to pre-order, you can definitely do that through my email, starcanashores@gmail.com. That's where you can pre-order them. And if you're interested in my Arcana Shores deck that I use all the time, you can also special order them through my email until I have them back on the website, which will be very soon. But that's where you can get more information, get on the list if you'd like to order the new deck. I just am so excited to release these. I'm glad I finally got them done. So it was a blessing in disguise to go through basically the past month. Well, yeah, from February, actually over a month. So February 25th was the car accident. March, April, oh my gosh, so a long time. So there's been a lot of downtime. I have come back and done a few shows, but I am officially back full force. So you will be seeing a lot more shows like you used to. And with some new shows as well. I'm going to add some other ones. Those of you that have seen my latest, I've been doing geopolitical weekly reports, including astrology, but readings for each day. So I will be continuing to do those reports. Look for those on Thursdays. So Wednesdays will be a show like this. I will be pulling cards on each zodiac sign. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you want to see me every single day. And I'll also put up shorts. They're called little shorts for YouTube. So it'll be here as well. But if you are on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at Arcana Shores 11. In case anything goes down with YouTube like it did, that's where you can find me for daily readings. That's where I have been for the past week. Every day, reporting, doing my readings. So that's where you can find me. It's Arcana Shores, the number 11, blue check mark, and that's the real account. Facebook as well. Just type in Arcana Shores, and you'll find me there as well. So very cool. I'm excited, guys, to be back. It feels good. As you can see, it's raining behind me, but it sounds like a rainforest with the birds and It was dark enough. I turned on my lights. And also, I do want to do a huge shout out on Friday. I'm going to be doing a special show on Friday. I want to share with you my healing experience, quantum energy healing I had after the car accident with beautiful Tracy. She's in Australia, by the way, but she's amazing. What she did for me, at first I wasn't really sure if it was going to help or work, but quantum healing, it's so real, and it's the future, and I just cannot wait to share with you guys on Friday and have behind the scenes coverage that I'm going to share with you. It's a video that I want to share with you behind the scenes of how it happened, and just wow, everything that I felt, the relief of the pain, everything. So I can't wait to share on Friday my experience. So Fridays there'll be a special show that I will be promoting. Those of you that have already signed up on my website, I do promote businesses. So if you are your own brand and you want to get started and you want to be promoted, I offer that on my website, arcanashores.net, in case you guys didn't know. So let me share my website for those of you that are new. And it's raining pretty good here. So arcanashores.net is my website, and that's where you can find me. I'm going to just cover this real quick. It's really going down, and I don't want anything to get wrecked. Okay. So arcanashores.net is where you can find everything. Everything's available. I also put the palm readings on sale, so those are still there, and the express readings as well. Very excited to be back, guys. Full force. Lots of openings. I opened more spots up for this week and next week if you would like to get in for a reading. But hey, let's get started. And I want to start first using my new cards. All right, we're going to start with Aries. I'm going to pull up the right banner here. The rain has prevented me from going so smoothly here. There it goes. I'm going to get soaked. I can feel it. I'm going to get soaked. My laptop's fine, though. I have it covered. I have the speakers covered. I'm good. Oh, my goodness. I have a block right here. You guys can't see it, but it is blocking the all my equipment, so I should be fine. Oh, my goodness. So anyways, we're going to start with Aries, all right, in this rainstorm. So Aries, first I'm going to start with this beautiful message. What do all the Aries out there, sun, moon, or rising, so take this how it resonates, but what is the message from Eternal Connection? So this is to activate Christ consciousness, and I'm going to block a little bit of this rain. So this is to activate the Christ consciousness. But what do Aries, the energy of Aries out there, everyone out there in the collective, what do they need to know at this time in order to activate the Christ consciousness? Let's take a look. So they're receiving the eternal soul connection. We all have one soul that is connected to us like no other, and usually they are your last romantic bond in every lifetime. If you have this already, you are about to experience a higher spiritual bond with your partner. If you are manifesting your person to come towards you, continue to be in the feeling of that frequency by visualization and journaling. You are attracting this love to you. Numerology number 3 is mind, body, spirit union, the Trinity. Okay, so I did include biblical numerology in here, and that is the number 3. Here's the message. Your eternal soul connection is not a mate, as you can have anyone as a soulmate, not a twin flame, as those are the relationships that are tough lessons that build you. But your eternal soul connection is the one that is different from all the rest. You will not question this person or be confused on how they feel or you feel about the bond. You will feel it in their touch, see it in their eyes. It will be easy to be yourself around them, to just simply be. It is unconditional and romantic and eternal, and this is your last love in every lifetime. So that is for Aries. So to activate their Christ consciousness, it sounds to me like right now in a lot of Aries lives, take it how it resonates, soul connections can be platonic or romantic, but it does sound like for Aries, there is a lot of love energy around you for relationships. So pay attention to the bonds that you have and that you share right now. And also it said if you're manifesting love to come in, continue to do that. So it sounds like you're right about there if you are manifesting someone to come in, a love romantic relationship. Sounds like you're just around the corner there from meeting your person. Anyways, let's see. So that was from my new deck. So let's see what the message is from my Arcana deck. Let's see what is the reading for Aries. Let's see what comes through. What messages from Spirit would like to come through at this time. 7 of Cups. Beautiful. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is definitely a love reading. I can already feel it. And how beautiful this is, a Hierophant, and it's connected to old wisdom, a soul bond as well, and a relationship. So there's someone from your past life, an old flame possibly from a past life, okay, that you might not have had a romantic bond with, in this life previously. So it's not someone coming back and returning into your life. This is someone that you are going to recognize. You are going to just bond with them instantly. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of options romantically, and whoever needs to hear this right now, there must be a lot of Aries out there that have love on the mind. And wow, there's the thunder for you. That have love on the mind, okay? But you have a lot of options, it's showing you. But you've come to a decision to choose someone who has given you that instant feeling, that instant bond. And if you haven't met this person yet, this is showing that you are drawing it in. You are attracting this love to come in. Let's see what else is coming through. 5 of Wands. Okay. Some of you might meet this person. There's a 2 of Cups. Okay. So some of you might meet this person and feel like there's this, it's almost like this internal conflict, almost like, is this too good to be true? Because it just seems so real. There's such a soul, it's a soul connection. It's not going to be like attraction right away, I don't think. I think it's more on a soul level. Just this person has something within them that you cannot look past. You can't choose these other options, because you can't get past the bond that you feel, this intensity. 2 of Cups. This is beautiful. I don't normally get love readings, but here we go. 2 of Cups. So it is your person. And I designed this card, as you can see, they're angels, but with them both charging each other's cup, that is a soul union. That is a powerful union, power couple. Like, you both will charge each other. Okay. It's something that this person charges your energy and you charge theirs. So you're going to mirror each other a lot. But I do feel, I don't know who that was for, but whoever needed to hear that, relationships with Aries right now, romantically, it looks like they're kicking off for some of you. And if that didn't resonate, check your moon and rising signs and see if it does. So as we go through these, let's say you're an Aries, but you're like, no, that doesn't really click with me. Well, go look at your moon and rising, because sometimes the moon and rising is a lot more clear and resonates better. But yeah, very exciting for whoever can resonate with that one. That's beautiful. New beginnings or taking a next step with the person you're already with. So looking very good, very strong. I am a bit soaked from that rain on the back, but it's okay. Yeah. And the thunder agreed with that reading. That was pretty cool. Let's take a look now. We're going to go to Taurus. So let's move to Taurus and see what their messages are. So I'm going to pull from my new deck, Eternal Connections. What is the message that Taurus needs to hear? That is a part of their Christ consciousness activation. Let's take a look. Wow. All right, so this is a good one for Taurus. This is about how you have lived a past incarnation, but in the present moment, or you're about to. You're about to have an experience of your past life in this present moment, in your present life right now. So I did write on here a little bit more, getting deeper in this in case you don't know what this means, but I wrote a little bit here. It says, can you recall a time you were simultaneously yourself an experience that felt so familiar or connected with someone or an animal, and you felt your present self was observing you in that particular time and space. This is you living a past incarnation in the present moment. Your soul has memory and has everything recorded. Sometimes those recordings blend in this timeline, and it is a confirmation from spirit that you, in fact, are remembering a past life and or person or place in time. To embrace more of these experiences, take time every day in your Zen. So that means in any type of meditation that you enjoy, whatever it is that brings you peace. So take time every day, and this is for everyone, to increase your spirit's memory field. We want to activate your memory, your downloads of within your soul's blueprint. Do this by writing, being in nature, meditation, music. Like I said, whatever opens up your channel, whatever opens you up. Anything that you enjoy that brings you to serenity. This is numerology number 4, which is balance. Okay, balance, harmony, love. So that is a beautiful card for all the Taurus energy out there. I love that one. It's a beautiful card as well. But it's a great reminder, no matter what sign you are, that we do live past life incarnations in these present moments. So a lot of you, deja vu, yes, that's a real thing. Dreams, vivid dreams. A lot of those things, or even just a vision. I get visions all the time. But it is usually an incarnation of your past life right here, right now, in this moment, in this lifetime. So take it how it resonates. I'm sure a lot of you can definitely relate to that, but you are on your way to activating your Christ consciousness, because remembering your soul, the downloads, the memories, who you were, who you've been, where you've been, all of it's coming back to us, all of it. So it's a beautiful thing. And that does mean that you're strengthening your spiritual abilities. So I'm going to put that back, and we will pull more for each card, for each sign. I just don't want them to get wet because it's still raining. But here we go. Let's take a look for Taurus. Okay, so what is the message for Taurus? Ooh, we have a flopper. It is the King of Wands that flopped. Okay, so the King of Wands, so that's about, what's coming to me is you're passionate about something. Ooh, you're passionate about ending something, okay? Closing something, getting rid of something, maybe even walking away from someone. And then here's the Chariot. Wow, for some of you, what's coming to me is that you're choosing to move. Either move on from someone or move your home, your location. Okay, so there's a complete ending to something you just can't stand anymore. I think Taurus is done with it. They're ready to move forward in their life and just feel free, be themselves. Self-expression is coming to mind as well, because that's about their passions. So they're really ready to take on the world now and live for themselves. Maybe you know, what's coming to me, it's someone, I'm sure it's more than just one person, but I feel like a lot of you can relate to this. If you have lived your life sacrificing your happiness for others, you know, and you're finally learning where to draw the line, boundaries, but now you're really learning to end things, walk away, move forward, carry on through your life with this Chariot, and just do it. Just go for it, whatever it may be. This is your sign right here. If you need this extra push, that you need to just go for it, whatever this is about. Make your ending and your new beginning happen now. You're the only person who can do that. So I think this is for you. This is beautiful. Yeah, so that was for Taurus. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. Let's take a look for Gemini. So going back to my Eternal Connections deck, we're going to take a look. What is the message for Gemini? What do they need to hear to activate their Christ consciousness? What is their message today? Wow. Okay, to forgive. Okay. Forgive yourself for past actions and also extend the same grace to others. Reflecting God's love and mercy. The first step to healing is forgiveness, and this is one of the greatest acts of love. So forgiveness. This is beautiful. Forgiveness. We know that that is the highest frequency of love. And we need to forgive, even though it's something we won't forget at times. We need to forgive in order to move forward and to love ourselves and to send love to that person or whatever happened. But it is the true way of healing. We have to do that in order to move on. So let's pull from the Arcana deck and see what is the message for today for Gemini. What is the message Gemini needs to hear? Here we go. 10 of Cups. Ooh, okay, so it sounds like you are on your way to having whatever your 10 of Cups is. So this is what you are in visualizing for your future, your goals, your motivations, where you're headed, what it is that you're attracting right now. You're getting it. 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. So for a lot of Geminis out there, wow, this is beautiful. And then here's past. I feel like it's not only past life energy is attached to that 7 of Pentacles, but it's also that you might be reconnecting with family. You might be rebonding. You might be coming back together with family members or a lover, or it could be a couple, a romantic situation as well. And your message from the other deck, Eternal Connections, you had forgiveness. So maybe it all ties together. I think it does. There's been forgiveness, and it's bringing a family back together. There's harmony here. 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles as well. It could even be a message that comes through. It could be someone finally, giving forgiveness, a message of forgiveness, and then it moves on to the 10 of Cups. Either way, it's something from your past is like recalculating. I feel like you're reevaluating something in your past. You are finally moving forward and allowing yourself that 10 of Cups. You're allowing yourself to love, to feel love. You know your worth. So that's beautiful. I feel like a lot of Geminis right now are discovering that they are worthy of love. They are worthy of happiness and family, whatever it is. There is no reason to be fearful of things that you desire, or of love, or whatever you've been manifesting all this time, especially if it's manifesting your family back together, or being with a loved one, a partnership, or whatever it may be. But yeah, wow, all these are so far all these readings are about relationships, and it's beautiful. So that's a great reading. I like that one for Gemini a lot. Yeah, very cool. So I'm keeping these kind of short as we move along so that the video doesn't drag. But if you guys are just tuning in, I am doing a different show today so that I don't get in trouble with YouTube. And if you didn't know, I was banned for about a week. So that's why we're being careful today. And we're doing the Zodiac signs. But here we go. Let's take a look at Cancer. So pulling from my new deck, Eternal Connections. Let's see, what is the message for the Cancer energies out there? What do they need to know in order to activate their Christ consciousness? Here we go. At this time, here we go. It's blockages, okay? Now, it's not just the blockages that you assume. So I really went into depth about blockages. This is something that's always asked about. Everyone will come to me and say, do I have blockages somewhere? But here we go. Let's get into it. So blockages, your communication from your brain to your heart to spirit may be addicted to the states of stress. Now, don't take that the wrong way. We are all guilty of that. Our bodies become addicted to stress. It's happened to each and every one of us. Anyways, if it is hard for you to open your heart, go within and consciously create heart coherence. Your heart coherence affects your brain coherence. This is true. When the heart moves into coherence, it acts as an amplifier, sending coherent information through its afferent nervous pathways straight to the thalamus, which synchronizes the neocortex, this is all true, and then the brain's survival center. So that's when fear sets in. With an open heart, though, you can keep your survival centers in check. It depletes fear, doubt, worry, and the stories you tell yourself. Without an open heart and staying negative, and if you stay in that fear or worry state, you create blockages to manifesting and attracting the life you want to create. Ask yourself if your inner world is at peace. How can you create more peace in your life? What no longer serves your highest good? This is a process of elimination. This is number 5, change. Okay? So this is telling the Cancers out there a direct message about blockages and the things they're telling themselves. And if they're staying in a fear state, they need to break this habit. And we all are guilty of it. It doesn't matter what your sign is, but this is what Cancer got. Because we are all guilty of that. So breaking that cycle, breaking that routine habit, okay, of creating fear, doubt, and worry, and staying with stress and allowing our body to become addicted to stress. You know, whether we know it or not, it just happens. So as long as we're aware of what's going on, we can prevent it just by paying attention, right? So it's beautiful. So that's our little lesson for Cancer. So that was the message, to open your Christ consciousness, to activate it. But anyways, let's take a look from the Arcana deck. What is the reading for Cancer? Here we go. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Oh, and the Devil card. Okay, so creating distance. What I'm hearing, I heard it right away. Creating distance from what you might be attracted to at this time. So there might be something in your life that you're attracted to or that you have made a habit of. And I'm talking about a habit of something you're putting in your body, someone around you that's very toxic, bad habits that are hurting you. So I think Spirit's trying to tell you to distance yourself from this. If there's someone at work, it's coming to me. Someone's at work that's very toxic around you, but you have to work with them anyway. I don't know who this is for. It might be time to rethink the position that you work, right? And change your pathway of career. So it's a serious thing. I don't think it's just something simple as stop eating candy, even though it could be for some of us. But I think that this is deeper than that. I think this is cutting off a tie. This is cutting off something that's detrimental. That word's coming in. Something that's very detrimental. Okay, it's more of a serious thing. But once you stop this and you create distance, that Three of Wands there, you're gonna set your life in a whole new direction. So there is fear that's coming in, and that might be why you received the card of blockages in my other deck. Because I feel like you're letting fear in too much, and you're the one blocking yourself from getting out of this situation or this bad habit or whatever it may be. And it might even just be you talking to yourself in a negative context. It could very well just be that. So keep that in mind. It might not be something that you're doing or putting in your body. It might be just what you are telling yourself, and that is poison right there. If you are telling yourself negative things about you and not giving yourself self-love, it's very toxic. And so it is some sort of blockage. But the main message there is to create distance, let it go. It's going to set you on a new path in your life. So very cool. I like it. I feel like you're at a turning point for all the Cancers out there. And remember, take it how it resonates. If you are a Cancer sun sign and you're like, that doesn't really sound like me, and check out your moon and your rising sign. Okay. Now we're going to move to Leo. Let's check out the Leos out there, the fiery lions. Let's check it out. So going back to Eternal Connections, my new deck. What is the message that Leos need to hear to activate their Christ consciousness at this time? Here we go. Eternal Soul Family, how beautiful. Reach out to those you love and those that love you. Chances are they think of you as often as you think of them. And we never know how much time there truly is. Why wait to tell someone how much you love them? This is your sign to act now. So that was for the Leos out there, okay? So if there's someone that's been on your mind and maybe they don't initiate contact at all, okay? But they've been on your mind and you love them. You know they love you. So this is your sign right here to reach out, send them a message, be the initiator, even if you don't want to be, okay? That was your sign right there that it's time. So beautiful. And that's going to help you activate your Christ consciousness. And you know what that's going to lead to? That's going to lead to some sort of forgiveness. It's heart coherence. You're going to open up so much. So I think it's time. Let's take a look. Let's see in the Arcana deck, what is the message for the Leos out there? Let's take a look. Wow, I'm soaked, by the way. It was raining pretty good during Aries. Let's see. Ooh, okay, the Fool card. You also got your own card, the Strength, and the Ace of Swords. So the Fool card is a new beginning, a clean slate. It could even mean a new relationship for some of you. And then you have the Strength card. So I feel like there's great healing either with yourself, that you're choosing yourself to move forward, and your truth. You're sticking with your truth and what you believe in. You know, you're standing your ground about something, I think, too. But also there's a great healing that has happened within you. And I think you realize that, and you realize, okay, I am going to take this step, and I'm just going to take, this can mean a leap of faith at times too. So maybe you're about to jump into something that you once were afraid of, but you've healed something within yourself, and now you're ready. You feel ready to take it on. Okay. So similar to, I can't remember what sign it was, but someone else had this similar, to kind of jump in and take charge. I think it was Taurus. Jump in, take charge, and just go for it. But yeah, there's been a great healing within you, an inner truth, you know, and you're going to have success because that Ace of Swords. So if you're worried, I feel like a lot of you might be worried about taking that step, whatever it may be. Okay, it could be career, relationship, whatever it may be. It's time. Why? There's no time to waste. Like, let's go. That's what I'm hearing. Let's go. So for the Leos, I think it's time. Whatever it is that you've been hesitating about, it's time to go for it, for sure. Very cool. Let's check on, we're going to move on to Virgo. Here we go. So all the Virgos out there, let's see, what is the message from my new deck, Eternal Connections? What is the message to activate your Christ consciousness? What do you need to work on right now? Let's take a look. Oh, grand finale. I love this one. So grand finale, it's called, and it says, you are about to come to a close. Now is the time to be proud of yourself for your journey leading up to this point. Get ready to celebrate a closure and a new beginning in your life. Now say thank you to your angels and guides and express multitudes of gratitude. Biblical numerology number 9. Ending a period of a cycle in your life and prepare for the next. This is a judgment phase prior to completion. A finale, also 9, means fruits of spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, and self-control. So wow, that's a great one for the Virgos out there, grand finale. So you're coming to a close. Like you are going through your grand finale right now, something in your life, and it is opening you up, and you are getting, so that is activating something within you because it's like a celebration from within, something you've accomplished. This is a good vibe. I like this. That's really, it's happiness. It's joy. Beautiful. So let's see now with the Arcana deck, what is the message for the Virgos out there? Here we go. Victory. Beautiful. It goes with the other card. So victory. 10 of, oh my gosh, the 10 of Wands. So you had the number 9 there, which is like the prelude to the ending. So absolutely, there's a completion. You're going through a completion of some sort. Fear of the unknown is now gone. All right. It's because you know you've made it. Whatever this is about, you finally accomplished what you've truly been. I feel like you've been manifesting this for a long time. It's finally happening for you. So that's a victory. That's success. That's a beautiful reading. So you had the most positive one so far. This is awesome. So whatever you've been going through as of recently, and I feel like Virgos have had a rough one, you know, like most of all of us, but it's been kind of emotional. It's been up and down roller coasters. So I think that now Virgo has come to this close now. Some chapter has been, it's done, you know, but it's a celebration within. So that's beautiful. I love it. I love Virgo's reading. That was awesome. Let's take a look. We're going to move forward here and go to Libra. Let's check out Libra. All right. So pulling from my new deck, what do the Libras out there need to know to activate their Christ consciousness? Here we go. Victory and triumph. So another positive one. Life experience has built you to the beautiful person that you are today, Libra. I'm just adding Libra. Say thank you to yourself for overcoming challenges and achieving success. Your spiritual growth and awakening doesn't go unnoticed by the heavenly realm, and the contributions you are making to the planet forever changes the future with your energy field. Seeing the number 17, so this is for all you Libras out there, you have 17 now, may be a message from your guardian angels urging you to trust your intuition and follow your path with confidence. So victory and triumph is among you, okay? Similar to Virgo. Libra, you guys are also, you're about to experience something that's going to uplift you in another celebration energy. This is beautiful. But also, that's a huge reminder in order to activate the Christ consciousness is to always trust that intuition, just like that card said. So it could be indicating that maybe there are times, and we all do it. There's times that we go back and we're like, wait, is this my intuition? Is this real? Is this, we question things a little bit. So it's just a big reminder that whatever you're going through right now, don't second guess it. You've got it, okay? So whatever it is, you've got it going on right now. Victory and triumph, that's a great one. So that was beautiful. Now let's see what you have from the Arcana deck. What is the message coming through? Here we go. You have the Empress. Yeah, you're about to rebirth or reinvent yourself, possibly. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Okay. So I feel like, and what's coming to me is about financial. That's what's coming to me about this. You might have a rebirth. Maybe you have a business of your own, but something's taking off for you financially. And also with that Four of Cups, it's spiritually. So you've become aligned in whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know who this is for, but someone needs to hear it. You need to be, I feel like you need this confirmation. I feel like someone needs confirmation that yes, you are doing what you were meant to do. And because you're passionate and you're loving and you love what you're doing, it's radiating from you. It radiates from within you and out to the world. So you're projecting this beautiful energy. But what happens when you do that is you're attracting all the good glory that comes from that. And that would be financial. That would be harmony within relationships. When you're truly happy doing what you love, it affects every department of your life. And I think Libra has found that. Whoever needed to hear confirmation, if you've been questioning lately, am I doing what I should be doing? Am I surrounding myself with the right people? I feel like you got it. I feel like the Libras right now, and we also have a beautiful pink moon coming this month on the 12th. So, and it's Libra. So that's perfect for you too. It's going to bring you a lot of harmony. But I think you're already there. It's stability, not only financially, but I think with relationships and career. That's what I'm getting. Very cool. It's very nice. Very nice for Libras out there. Now we're going to move to Scorpio. Let's see, what do the Scorpios need to hear from my new deck, Eternal Connections? What is the message for Scorpios to activate their Christ consciousness? Here we go. Alignment. Scorpios. Alignment. Continue to work on alignment and focus on the Christ consciousness. Don't become distracted by old habits that take you off your path of happiness and purpose. Now, I did add something from the Bible because it's something I love and it's real. Isaiah 58:11, you shall be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. That is for Scorpios. They happen to be a water sign. How perfect is that? So that is your message for all the Scorpios out there about alignment. Don't get distracted off your path, okay? Now, let's take a look at the message from the Arcana deck. What is the message? Here we go. Queen of Pentacles. All right, that's grounding, stability. You also have the Magician. This is about your creativity. Then you've got the Nine of Cups. So I'm hearing embrace your creativity. All right. Maybe there's times that you're questioning something you're building, or it's something that you're thinking of doing or haven't done it yet, possibly. But that Magician, that's your passion, your fire, just like he's holding that wand of fire there. I did that to symbolize what we're manifesting. It's our vision, but it's our energy. That fire is your energy that pushes it. So keep pushing forward with what you're manifesting, what you're building, however this resonates. If it's a relationship, a family, whatever it is, however it resonates for you. But continue to have that, it's like that burning desire, that motivation, that push. Keep going. Don't get, just like that card said about distractions. Don't let anything take you off course. If someone has a negative opinion or they throw jealousy or envy at you, remember that's usually just the evil trying to work against you to take you off your path. Okay? So 9 of Cups is definitely showing you that you are going to reach contentment and happiness as long as you keep pushing forward. Be that magician. You know, we all are the magician. We all are very magical in creation. We are the creator. We create because we all have the God gene within us. So we are all creators. We have this Queen of Pentacles, and I think that she came out first. It is a Capricorn energy, but I think in relation to a Scorpio. Now they're usually really good friends too. Just saying. But I think that the Capricorn came out to remind the Scorpion energy to calm the emotions. Scorpios are so intelligent, sometimes too smart for their own good. And so their mind, sort of like Gemini, can go a mile a minute, just constantly creating and having all these ideas. And then they kind of trip themselves up because they've already done it in their head, but now they need to physically apply it. So I think that the Capricorn Queen of Pentacles was coming through. Let me hold her up again. For Scorpio, came through to remind you to slow it down. It's okay to take a deep breath. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a day to yourself and regenerate, rejuvenate. Okay, it's not gonna slow you down to regenerate your energy at all. That's important to take a break. Believe me, I learned the hard way this past month and a half. The universe, as you all saw, stopped me in my tracks and said, nope, we're not letting you work. We're not, well, I did work, but we're not letting you speak for a week. And the universe also said, I'm going to stop you so you're stuck at home with transportation, okay, to make me finish these beautiful cards. That's what happened to me. So Scorpios out there, anyone that has I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. My chart is ruled by Scorpio, Mars actually, but I can relate to the Scorpio energy because you can be just so ahead of yourselves, get tripped up. But you know what? Don't do what I did. Don't keep pushing yourself too thin, and then the universe will do it for you and stop you in your tracks, and it's not pleasant, as you guys saw. So over a month and a half, I did not like that. You know, I was forced to take it slow. So this is kind of your warning, your caution. To the universe is trying to tell you to do the same. Continue on with what you want to create. Continue to push forward, but don't wear yourself out. Don't stress yourself out. Okay. So that's for all the Scorpios out there. That was a big one. I felt I had to get that one across for you. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, we're going to pull from my new deck, Eternal Connections. What is the message for Sagittarius that they need to know to activate their Christ consciousness? Let's take a look. Wow. Well, air and wind. Okay, so it is an element. Okay, it's a message of the elements, nature. Here we go. So it is about your communication right now with spirit. And your angels are very strong at this time. Pay close attention to what you hear in the quiet and what you hear when you are out in nature. You have embraced a higher consciousness and you are ready for changes in your life, and you will be adaptable to anything your journey presents to you. If you seek answers and direction right now, then do not hesitate to ask your angels. There's a breath meditation that I included on this card. So instead of reading and doing this breath meditation, you would want to follow the directions on the card. But I'll read it to you. So it's a breath meditation. And this is a tip for you guys, Sagittarius out there. You need to pay attention to your breathing and really get in nature and calm yourself, okay? So go outside, sit peacefully with your feet planted in the earth and listen to all nature sounds, just everything around you. Take it all in. Take a moment to observe the surrounding beauty and the trees around you. Close your eyes and be still and pay close attention to your breath. And you have to do this. It takes a little bit to really pay attention to how you're breathing, your routine, your pattern, everything. So readjust your breathing to a deep breath and release slowly. Continue this until you're completely relaxed. So you're going to keep doing that until you finally feel relaxed and you're not thinking about anything else but your breathing. Open your eyes and continue attention to breath and listening for information. Only open your eyes when you get to that point of, okay, I'm calm, I'm steady, I'm in that trance, okay? And now you're going to be listening to any information that is coming through your consciousness. You have to get to that trance where nothing else is crossing your mind except what you hear around you in nature. And the more you do this, you're going to be able to do this at home, you know, on a porch, in a room, when you're taking a shower. It's going to just happen, okay? So the more you do this, this is a great little, it's a little practice routine, and this is what I have done, and it helps. And then automatically you just do it, okay? But anyway, say thank you to Mother Earth and your angels. Always say thank you to your angels, everyone that you're in contact with, your guides. If you see a loved one on the other side, you always want to say thank you to them. Or even if you just sense that they're there, you have to thank them. But anyways, your angels for assisting you with communication of guidance. And then this is number 30. I included the biblical number 30, but it represents transitions, okay? Major transitions. So I think that for Sagittarius, I think you guys are going through a major transition. Okay, that's the whole message here. And Spirit wants you to slow down and really start grounding yourself, start meditating, start opening up your channel. And you have to be repetitive. And this is for everybody, every single person. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in my deck. But to repeat this daily, you have to have a routine in order to activate the Christ consciousness, to heal within, to heal whatever you need to heal. But anyway, divine appointments and prophetic fulfillment. Now, these appointments, that's exactly what I just mentioned. So your meditations, and whatever that means to you, sitting in nature, singing music, doing whatever it may be, whatever it is, continue to practice that, journaling. There's so many ways of meditation. So it's not just sitting in a corner. Okay, it is a practice, a mental, spiritual experience. And the more you do it daily, put it in your plan every day. That was for Sagittarius, so that's a big one. What is the message from the Arcana deck? Here we go. Wow. The High Priestess, the Tower, the Nine of Wands. So what's coming to me for Sagittarius is you guys are about to go through something big in your life. Now, this might, for some of you, might not be that pleasant. And so for some of you, it might be awesome. It might be great. It might be something you celebrate. But there's something that is about to end in your life, and it's going to shift. Things are shifting quickly. So why I say the negative and the positive is because some of you are already ready for this change, and you've planned it, and you're the one pushing it, the change. But then there's some Sagittarius energies out there that are not pushing the change. So the universe, spirit, angels, they're going to make it happen to get you out of a direction that you're not supposed to go. So it's out of protection. I do think it's a spiritual cleanse, but the High Priestess is also here. So the more in tune you are to spirit and what's coming through your consciousness, the more positive this is going to be for you. It's not damaging. It's nothing to be afraid of. But I'm just saying, the more connected you are to spirit, the easier this change is going to be. A tower moment in life is something that takes you off a path that you thought you were going to go, and it's putting you on another one. So it's rerouting a lot of Sagittariuses. So for some of you, it's whether you like it or not. And for some of you, there's a bee right there. And but for some of you, it's something that you planned. Okay. There's a bee, and I don't want to get stung. I've never been stung before, so I don't really want to be right now. I don't think it will, because I'm not messing with it. But anyways, that's for Sagittarius. And who knows, maybe that bee is a Sagittarius. I doubt it. I don't know. It's probably an Aries. It's very, what should I say? It's very, yeah, he's motivated, so it could be an Aries. I don't know. Something always happens when I record out here. It's just how nature is. It's gonna mess with me. You know what I could do? I could light some sage, and he might go the other way. I like bees. I respect them. I love them. I just don't want it on me. So I'm gonna light some sage, and hopefully he goes some other way. That'd be great. But I'm wearing yellow, and I know that yellow attracts the bugs. So that's my fault. But just so you guys know, since we're on a commercial break of my own, it is beautiful out here, even though it rained earlier. The temperature is beautiful. It's not even that humid at all. Otherwise, my hair would be crazy. But it's just, I love Florida. And what I want to say is, we all have a place, even if it's not where you grew up and where you came from, but we all have a place where we belong, we feel we belong. And I do offer that when I do personal readings. We can always look into your chart, either if it's a one-on-one or an express reading. Feel free to ask me and just say, hey, I want to know if you can look at my chart, because you have to give me your birthday and time of birth. Just say, hey, can you look at my chart and just see what places I would fit, because looking at your chart, I can kind of break it down, especially if you give me states or countries of interest. I can break it down and kind of find that out for you. But if you just throw at me, hey, where do I belong, and no other information of places of your interest, then it's a little harder. It'll show me terrain, just like a palm reading will show me the terrain of basically hot, cold, rainy, rainy, snowy, or summer all the time. So it's going to show me where it's strongest for you, But yeah, let me know. Always feel free to ask. And since we're still on a commercial break, because he's right behind me, this bee, I'm going to share screen with my website. So arcanashores.net is where you're going to go to schedule a personal reading. Palm readings, $30. Express readings, I dropped them back down to, I think, $33. Yes. So all that's on my website. And if you would like to order the new cards, you can pre-order them through email, or wait till it's on my website. But starcanashores@gmail.com to order order before they're available. But it should be on my website in the next few days, hopefully tomorrow. But thank you all. Thank you all for that little break. I'm by a bee, so I wanted to stay still. But anyways, let's move on to my sign, sun sign, Capricorn. Oh boy, well, this should be good. Let's take a look. What is the message from Eternal Connections that all Capricorns need to hear to activate their Christ consciousness at this time? For all the Capricorns, here we go. Ooh, we have a good one though. We do. We have divine guidance and protection. This is a beautiful card. And I did include an angel number 444 on there. So divine guidance and protection. Encountering 444 can be a reminder. It is a reminder of God's presence, protection, and guidance, encouraging you to seek spiritual support and trust in divine assistance. Love it. Yes, we trust the angels. We trust spirit. We trust all the beautiful spirit world of light that protects us all the time. So I love that. That was for you, Capricorn, all the Capricorns out there. All right, here we go. What is the message from the Arcana deck for Capricorns right now? What do they need to know? Here we go. We have the Lovers card. Okay. We also have the Page of Cups. So that for a lot of you, definitely could be, now with the Knight of Cups thrown in there, definitely could be a love offering coming in for some Capricorns out there. Now, Capricorns have had as I know, because I am one, for years, right? Things have been very rocky when it comes to relationships. And Saturn, that we are ruled by, Saturn is our stability. And I feel like a lot of stability is coming in to relationships right now. So romantic definitely is here, but also platonic. So if you're just in a companionship and you're happy that way, then it's going to remain strong. So very strong for relationships, but also the Page of Cups brings an offering. So if you are single and hoping to, you're manifesting a love to come in, it looks like you have that, Capricorn. But you also, if you're already in a relationship, this could be going to the next level. So this could be showing engagement. This could be anything going to the next level. Okay, commitment. So this is beautiful. And the Knight of Cups, so it's someone that is really healing for you. And then the Gemini Lovers card. So Gemini, the twins, it represents, but it also represents that they mirror each other, but in a very positive way. So he helps her and she helps him. They balance each other out. So that's a beautiful reading, very exciting for the Capricorns out there who are hoping for a relationship or in a relationship. It looks like it's going to spice up. Now, normally a Capricorn reading is very financial, career-oriented. So that is the first that I can remember of getting a love romantic reading for Capricorn. So congrats to all of those that can resonate with that. And again, if you're a sun sign Capricorn and it didn't resonate, check your moon and rising sign. We're going to move forward now to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look. From Eternal Connections, what is the message for Aquarius that they need to know to activate their Christ consciousness? Here we go. Ah, wow, this is a good one. Okay, so trust. Of course, we have to trust. So stay the path you are on and keep your thoughts and actions aligned with positivity and love. Trust in God, the universe, angels, all you have. So whatever you believe in, you just need to trust. Good things are coming to you. What you are hoping for is already existing and on its way. Biblical number 12, divine order, completeness, authority, God's faithfulness. Now, Aquarius, the message here, trust, okay? So if you're doubting something is happening, or if you're like, I've been waiting so long, you know, maybe it comes to mind that it might be about like the cryptos or just life to turn around for you, right? Things to shift. You're kind of tired of waiting. I think that was your sign from my new deck telling you just to trust. It's all coming in. Don't get frustrated. Aquarius, air, you're an air sign, so it's easy. I know because I have Aquarius and Venus too. But I know that you can get very frustrated and feisty in some sorts, in some ways. So just don't give up hope, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Well, let's take a look. What is the message from the Arcana deck for Aquarius? Here we go. King of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Moon card, which is Pisces energy, and it's very intuitive, psychic ability. You're very much in alignment, I think, spiritually. Like I said, I think you just kind of want things to wrap up. You do have a celebration coming in, Three of Cups, and then you have the King of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Your cup is all the way full. A King of Cups has a full cup. All right, so it looks like you're going to be celebrating something that comes to fruition right here. And it could be love for some of you. It could be, like I said, the financials. It could be XRP. It could be could be anything like that. So something that you have been manifesting, you are about to celebrate, is coming to fruition. And you're very much in alignment for deserving this to come to you. So you are feeling worthy. You're feeling grateful. You have heart coherence. You're very much in alignment spiritually. It's beautiful. So yeah, looking good for you guys, Aquarius. Just don't get frustrated waiting for whatever it is you're manifesting, because it's coming in. Let's look at Pisces. We're going to move to Pisces. So what is the message that all Pisces need to know from the Eternal Connections deck? What is the message that will activate their Christ consciousness at this time? Wow. Okay, so I do have a card in here that is a no. It's a no card. I have a yes card as well. So Pisces, you are getting the answer to something in your life right now is saying it's not time. It's a no for something right now. So it might be something that you really want, okay, but Spirit is trying to tell you that it's just not aligned with you right now in your life, but it doesn't mean that it's a no forever. So whatever it is that you've been asking Spirit for in your current life situation, take it as a sign to just allow patience and don't worry about your situation. In divine timing and God's plan, everything will be just as it should be. Do not be attached to the outcome of any situation. And as we've discussed before, whenever you're attached to an outcome of something and you want something so bad and you just constantly keep thinking about it and you constantly, we obsess sometimes. But when we do that, you're pushing it away and you're also not in alignment and you're not balanced spiritually, mentally, mind, body, soul. Okay, so that's going to just throw everything off. So that was your message about your opening and activating Christ consciousness. So just wait. Patience, time is on your side. Here we go. What is the message for Pisces with the Arcana deck? Here we go. Ace of Pentacles. All right, and Pentacles move a little slower. So you do have something coming in. It's just going to take time. You do have the King of Swords, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So, but look at it this way, an 8 to the 10, okay? A 10 is a completion, 9 is judgment before completion. So like the grand finale is the 9. You're at an 8. So you're doing pretty good. So you might also be in that energy that I sensed with Aquarius, that you really want something to happen already that you've been wanting. All right, you're doing good though. You're making progress. It may be slow progress, but it's happening. It's strength. It's success. And you've got the King of Swords too. So that is success, and it's also precise. So if you're creating something, if you're building a business, I feel like it is career oriented or financial to get all those pentacles, or I feel like some of you are trying to buy a house or sell a house. It's something material as well. You're almost there. It's going to come together. It's just not happening right this minute, right when you would like it to right now. And it's all purposeful. So to get the King of Swords, it means that it will be successful in the correct timing. And you're going to also know this when it happens. It's going to all make sense. And that's how things happen. Things will happen in the divine order. And then when it does finally happen, we realize, oh, this is why things happen that way. And everything kind of just makes sense at that time, So that's what I'm getting. Now, that was for Pisces. Okay, so whoever needed to hear that. And again, if it didn't fit you as a sun sign Pisces, check your moon and rising. That goes for everybody. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this show. And I'm going to do one last pull from my new deck, just for all of us together. Doesn't matter what sign you are. Doesn't matter anything. It's just what is another message that we can all leave with. And just embrace, to activate our Christ consciousness. What do we need to hear? Here we go. Ooh, okay. So there is union, okay? Union between, this could even be marriage. This could be you finding someone that is your divine partner, but this is about union and coming together. This could be soul family. Okay, so coming together, the commitment, faithfulness of 2, 3, 4, a family. Okay, it's just coming together, powerful, with powerful devotion, spiritual connection. Is this something that you hope for? You can continue to envision and ask your angels for help bringing your person into your life or family, soul family. They are near and they are willing to come to you if you believe. If you are receiving this card, which we are, and already in a beautiful union, soul family, whatnot, however it resonates, then you are already blessed and you will have more blessings coming your way with either your partner, your soul family, your family, however that resonates. So that's a beautiful message. And especially because it's for all of us, because we are all a soul family here. You guys are my soul family. That's beautiful. So we have more blessings coming to this. I'm going to say to this family because you're here with me. We have more blessings to come because we believe it, we receive it, we know our worth. I love it. But anyways, thank you all for joining me. And remember, arcanashores.net if you'd like to schedule a personal reading. And until next time, I will see you guys very soon. All right, so Thursday will be the weekly report, astrology report coming up. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. Also, be on the lookout on Instagram and Facebook. And right here, I'll be doing little shorts every day. Morning Mindset is turning into smaller videos, but daily readings. So there you go. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.